People make life-changing decisions every day, sometimes without full information, without support, and in most cases in secrecy. This is the right time for us to talk about abortion the more. My name is Hadija. Welcome to another episode of Beyond Choices. What choice have you made today? Hi, Josephine.
Hi, Evie.
You're most welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So, why do you think abortion is really talked about?
The number one reason the primary reason abortion is rarely talked about is it is morally wrong. Everybody knows that abortion is wrong. Even if someone doesn't teach you that, you know that it is wrong. So when it happens, it's very hard to come out and share about abortion. And then another reason, it is associated with shame. And of course, it is bad, but I think because of the shame, it comes with people are afraid to talk about it. There is guilt. Guilt is a good thing because it helps you recognize that you did something wrong, and yes. But then shame, it kind of makes that thing your identity. Instead of someone telling you, Abby, you did a bad thing, I didn't like it, they will say, Abby, you a bad girl. And people who have had abortions or they've been told that they are bad people, they are murderers and all those things. So it is very hard to talk about. And another thing, it's very uncomfortable. Sitting there discussing how you ended someone's life, it's really a hard thing to talk about. And also because it has affected so many families, you're afraid to come out and maybe rebuke someone, because even sometimes you yourself or someone in your family, someone that is very dear to you, they had an abortion at a certain point, depending on their reasons.
Yeah, you talked about feeling ashamed. You talked about shame. And I feel like most people are ashamed to come out publicly to talk about abortion because they feel like people are going to judge them.
Yes.
Yeah, because the society we live in, it's full of judgmental people. So maybe someone might fear to come out publicly because they feel like people are going to judge them, they're calling them murderers, and then like everything that comes with associated with like having an abortion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. So do you think the church has done a great job in teaching people the value of life?
I don't think so. I think the church needs to do more, because however much the society wants to run away from talking about abortion, it's really important for them to talk about it. But you go to church, and church is so messy these days. There is a lot of sin that is happening in church, abortion inclusive, and because of that, it is very hard for the church to address abortion, because they also know that it is something the church is struggling with. So as His Image Ministries, we usually go to Makerere to do surveys. So there is a day I came across a lady who had a friend, and she was a pastor's daughter, and she conceived.
The pastor's daughter?
Yes, conceived. Well, of course, you're not married, you're a pastor's daughter. And so she had to go for an abortion, and things weren't they didn't go as planned. She thought nobody will know, but because of too much bleeding, losing weight and all that, people figured it out that she had carried out an abortion. And now you see, like in that case, the pastor knows their daughter had, yes, They
And
want,
then, like, the people in the church also know that pastor's kid had an abortion.
yes. So the pastor wouldn't come out to openly share about abortion, which is very sad, because I feel like people deserve to know the dangers of abortion. Of course, we know these things are happening, and the pro-choice side, they tell you, yeah, if you're in school, you have to have an abortion so you can continue with the school. If you're struggling financially, you won't be able to take care of this child and they will suffer. The baby has abnormalities, but then the dangers of abortion are not addressed. So when someone is let me say, pressed on the wall, they will go for an abortion because they don't have the full information about abortion.
Yeah, and then they don't have people that are willing to stand with them in the situation they are in.
Yes.
So they opt to having abortions.
Yes.
So you feel like the church has not really done a good job in telling people about the value of life, because we believe that this life was, I usually tell it to people that this life was given to us by God.
Yes.
And we need to respect it, the fact that it is a gift that was given to us by God.
Yeah.
So the church has really not done a good job. Okay, thank you so much. When you look at abortion and the country we are in, Uganda, it is illegal to have an abortion. But you find that there are some places where abortion is done openly. However much it is what?
Illegal.
It is illegal. What do you have to say about that as a pro-life advocate?
As a pro-life advocate, this is happening because, number one, the laws are not enforced. Uganda, we have so many laws, but they are not enforced, and you understand. So even when it comes to abortion, because these are abortion providers, they know that even when we do it, nothing is going to happen to me, nobody is going to report me anywhere. That's why they are happening. But also, I think the biggest part is the awareness is very limited. So people aren't fully educated about the dangers of abortion. Yes, they don't know how abortion can cause future complications to their future babies.
In their own lives.
Yes, the relation between abortion and breast cancer, autism, ectopic pregnancies, like all these things, most of the times they come as a result of abortion. So yes, so now you think you're going to solve a problem that is happening right now, but then you're bringing more problems to yourself. So people aren't aware. But also, I think if the laws were enforced, these abortion providers wouldn't do it openly as they are doing. One time when we were at KIU, there is this this huge reproductive healthy provider, should I say. I won't mention the name. So I went to them. I'm like, you guys, what are you doing here? Because they provide family planning, contraceptives. And I'm like, you're not supposed to be here. These are university students. They are not doing, they don't need any family planning methods. Okay, I understand there are a few people that are still in school and married, but they definitely know where to go if they need family planning methods. And I asked her, don't you think you're promoting casual sex? And then people are going to engage in sex, and we know very well that those contraceptives are not 100% effective, and then they will conceive and come to you for abortions. And I also asked her, abortion is illegal in Uganda. why are you performing abortions? And she's like, and she told me, you see this Uganda. Anyway, I don't know how to answer very well. You should visit one of our branches. You will get the perfect answer. But the truth is, yes, we do abortions, most especially at a certain branch. She told me that branch. So I appreciate her openness, and I knew that's why I went there, because I know these people provide abortions openly. But yeah, the system is so broken, and I don't know what we are supposed to do to change things around, but I think creating more awareness about the dangers of abortion to the mother, and of course the baby is going to lose their life, but yeah, people need to make an informed decision. So if we create more awareness, maybe. Yes.
So I also feel like the fact that something is illegal and it is happening, it is now our obligation as a ministry or as pro-lifers to make this awareness to the people, because it is us that are fighting for the lives of the unborn. So it is upon us to make sure that we reach out to these people and inform them so that they make informed choices. Because it is so good for someone to make a choice and they are well conversant, or they well know of what is going to happen after.
Yeah, yes. I agree.
And we have situations where we hear people say, for me, I really don't have any problem. Okay, like I wouldn't have an abortion personally.
Yes.
But then like I don't have any problem. If someone wants to have an abortion, I would even go ahead and like accompany them to the abortion clinic and maybe like give them the support they need during the abortion process and all that. So what do you have to say about such people that think they're anti-abortion according to their personal views? Like they feel like, I don't support abortion, but if someone comes to me and they really want an abortion, it is okay. Their body, their choice.
Yeah, I think that statement is ironic or contradictory, because if you are opposed to abortion, you don't support abortion, you personally you wouldn't do an abortion, but then you think it is okay for the other person to do an abortion. Why is it not okay for you, but it is okay for them? And I think it's living a life of double standards. Yeah, you should be able to say either I'm for this and be that throughout, or the other way, because even the Bible talks about the lukewarm people. You're there, you're not hot, you're not cold. Choose one side. Nobody is going to beat you up. Yeah. So, but saying for you personally, you wouldn't do an abortion, but then you can accompany this person, it's very ironic. It doesn't make sense. It's like saying, for me, I don't support rape, but when my neighbor rapes a girl and comes to hide in my house, I will hide them and make sure like they don't go to the police, because that is the choice they wanted. To them, that was the right thing to do. Because abortion, yes, we all know it kills the baby, and so
sometimes the mother as well.
Yeah, but you should be able to pick a side. If you want to be pro-choice, you be that, you openly share that for me, these are my reasons, instead of saying, now me, I'm pro-life, but then if someone is pro-choice, it is also okay. It's double standard. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Actually, because I feel like you cannot want something good for yourself and then like you want something bad for yourself. You cannot support Manu, my dear viewers, and support Arsenal at the same time. So you need to get a side. Yes, I feel like that makes sense, because if you feel like abortion is wrong to you, then you have to take the initiative of helping the others as well.
Yeah, because even to them, it is going to affect them. So you rather help them, show them yes.
And maybe let them make an informed choice. If they choose to have an abortion, it is still okay. That is what they've chosen. But at least you've played your part.
Yeah, and most of the times these people, they want to go for an abortion because they haven't been presented with the right information. Because most, as you know, like we do surveys, we show people what actually happens in the abortion room. And before them seeing that, they were in support. They're like, hey, if someone wants to do an abortion, it is okay. But then you show them what happens, how they rip the baby out of the womb, how their uterus could be injured in the process. And abortion is so terrible, like in the second trimester. You know, if the other vacuum can't pull out the baby, now they'll get the other thing and crush the skull of the baby. And then still, you know, when someone sees, honestly, you don't want to put your baby through all that. And it's all about giving out the information, and you're like, hey, this is what is going to happen. This is how cruel it is. And if you want to do it, it's upon you. But this is what is going to happen in the moment, and then also after.
Okay, thank you so much. So we have let's talk about people that are facing unplanned pregnancies, and they're really struggling with what choice to make. What do you think such people really need when they're facing these unplanned pregnancies?
Yeah, these people need support, and we will keep talking about this because that is the heart of his Image Ministries. His Image Ministries, we value life, and that is the gospel we want to spread to the entire Uganda. We want to have a generation that values life and makes healthy lifestyle choices. If you had premarital sex and you conceived, it is wrong, but then you shouldn't add on another one of now killing your own baby. And I know the society has been judgmental, but that's not right. Like judging a pregnant woman, she already had sex, she's pregnant, she's struggling, judging her, crucifying her is not going to help with anything. Yes, to add salt on the wound, but welcoming her with love. If she needs food, you give her. If she needs clothes, you give her. If she needs to go to the hospital, you give her transport. That is the kind of care and support we need to give to these mothers. And then some people, they conceive, they are doing well financially, but then the mentor, the mental part is what is lacking. They're like, how am I going to manage this pregnancy without my boyfriend or my husband? How am I going to carry this pregnancy with a baby of 3 months? And all you have to do is to tell them, hey, you're not alone. I'm going to walk with you this journey. Just help them, make sure they are mentally okay. You're always there to listen to them. And yeah, offer any kind of support they need, because different people come with different needs.
And I feel like these people really need love around them, because love is the greatest thing you can offer to someone. If you really want them to keep the pregnancy, you show them love. Don't judge them. Show them that you're willing to support them. They have a shoulder to lean on. They have someone they can run to, because we all know that being pregnant comes with a lot of challenges, and then if you don't have a support system around you, it is going to be really hard for you. And then for the people that are having unplanned pregnancies, they've not planned for it, and in most cases, most of them are students, and they're really stuck on what to decide. So if you show them the love they need, they're most likely to keep that pregnancy. Yeah,
because the dynamics, I don't know, because now they weren't ready. even mentally they weren't ready. Maybe the father wasn't ready. Most of the times they run off. They're like, you go have an abortion, me, I'm not ready to be a father. You can't bring a child right now, we are still in school. So now you judge such a person like, how is it going to help?
They're going through a lot. They don't need to be judged.
Yes, they just need love, care, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. And I just want to let the people out there know that His Image Ministries is here to move the pregnancy journey with the mothers that have had unplanned pregnancies and are contemplating on having an abortion. We believe that abortion is not the best solution.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter the struggles you're having. Abortion is not the best solution for you. Because when you look at the effects of abortion, Josephine,
they are not
really
worth
bad.
it. Yeah, they are not worth it,
Because,
honestly.
I mean, what does it make sense for you to wake up one morning and you have all the money you need and then you can't give birth? You can't have a child for yourself.
No, and these are things
Maybe
people
because the
regret.
uterus was removed because of something that did not go well. Yeah.
And you see, there are things that we don't even get to hear. Like, I was surprised when I read and saw that there is a connection between abortions with autism.
Wow.
There is a connection between abortion and breast cancer. Ectopic pregnancy. When you abort, you have a possibility of getting an ectopic pregnancy because the body, the hormones had already started doing their job, and now you terminated the pregnancy before the entire process was done. So you see, like, all that confusion. Breast cancer, placenta previa. Most of the challenges we are facing with pregnancies, of course, some happen. But there is that connection that these things are happening because of, like, abortions, and there are so many abortions that are happening. It is really very unfortunate.
And as we are concluding, I was telling you guys that do not lose hope. His Image Ministries is here. If you need any services from us, we are just a call away. Everyone is very willing to support. Everyone is very willing to move the journey with you. Please don't make that decision. Come to us, talk to someone. I usually tell people that before you make that decision, at least talk to someone. You never know, things might change. Because it is not the end of the world. Pregnancy is really not the end of the world. And to our dear parents, because we have seen girls that have gotten pregnant and then they're being forced to abort by their own parents. Our dear
Can
parents,
you imagine?
once your daughter is pregnant, please don't force them to have an abortion, because for you had a chance of giving birth to that daughter, but then, like, you don't know what the future holds for your daughter. So please, let us love life. Let us choose life. Let us, if you can offer support to someone that is struggling with pregnancy, please do. At His Image Ministries, we are very welcoming. We are located at Sapolo Kabwa Road in Makerere, near Makerere University. If you want to reach out to us, we have our website, His Image Ministries, pro-life organization. And then you can also send us an email at himkampala@gmail.com. And we have an ongoing program for the mothers that are pregnant already. We have antenatal sessions. We have a midwife ready to listen to you, answer your questions, and then help you through the pregnancy journey. So it happens every month, every first Wednesday of the month. Please come and join the classes. Your life will not remain the same.
Absolutely.
Do you have any word for our viewers?
Yeah, no, just to add on your encouragement you've given to the mothers, thank you very much. I think women need to know that there are people or organizations that are there to support them, so they don't make decisions they will regret. So please, our dear viewers, reach out to help. And we are not the only pro-life organization. There are others. You can go to your Google pro-life in Kampala or in Uganda, and then you will reach like different websites and reach out to help.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching us today, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. If there is a certain topic you would love us to discuss about, please put it under our video in the comment section, and we will be happy to talk about it. We love you. Bye.